Good evening. I am doing a review on this wonderful treasure of a book entitled Sing a Song How Lift Every Voice and Sing Inspired Generations. It's written by Kelly Starling Lyons, illustrated by Keith Mallett. Um, this beautiful book, as you can see, just drew me to it with its beautiful illustrations, even throughout the book, beautiful colors. I love the fact that it has the lyrics to Lift Every Voice and Sing at the very front of it. Of course, lyrics by James Weldon Johnson, music by J. Rosamond Johnson. Of course, they were brothers. But this is such a beautiful, beautiful book, and so you can do so many things with this book. For example, you of course can cover the vocabulary in this book, and introduce them to the vocabulary before reading the book to your children. Also, you can bring, the children to the carpet and have them discuss the inferred meaning from the book. You can have students retell the story using the pictures, pointing to specific details in the book. Also, you can have them discuss what the story means to them. Also, you can have them complete writings and drawings, and prepare to present that to the class. They can read from their work, or they can just orally explain their responses. Another thing, they can create a timeline around the room, and you can have the students post their own pictures and or their writing in response to the time period illustrated throughout this book. Another thing, you can have the students listen to different renditions of Lift Every Voice and Sing. They probably like the rendition of Beyonce's. They would be more familiar with that, sense as far as the artist is concerned. Um, and also, you can have students compare and contrast the song with other songs from each of the eras. Um, and that being 1900, 1920, 1945, 1968, 1970s, 1980s, and up to 2016. Um, also, you can instruct the students to actually sing the song, and you can sing it with them and recite the lyrics. Let's see some other things you can have the children do. Again, I like those time period pieces because you can have the children dress up, maybe as one of the characters out of the book, and just kind of reenact or retell the story from the book. And so that would be really fun for them to do. Also, I would also like to do a social studies lesson integrated with music. That would be just absolutely awesome, and just introduce some of the instruments during those time periods to the children. Um, Also, you can have them recount the stories, including fables, folk tales from diverse cultures, and determine the central message of this book, the lesson or the moral of this book. Um, and also, I also went to the VDOE SOLs, and I picked from it the first grade on the history and social science. And of course, this can be adjusted for any grade level from preschool on up to sixth grade and on up higher. But I chose standard 1.4C, which says the student will describe the lives of people associated with major holidays, including C is what I chose, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And so, of course, obviously, we can do a lot of discussion about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and what he contributed to this country as a whole. So, if you hadn't heard of it, this beautiful book, now you have. So run out and get this book. You won't regret it. It is amazing. I love this book, and you can do so many wonderful things. So that's my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you run out and get this. You won't regret it. Thanks for your time.